Care Bears countdown.
Five, four, three, two,
No, it's four.
one.
Four. Start with the four.
Four?
Yeah, four,
Shouldn't it
three,
start
two.
with
No. Okay, I don't know why they did it. Just
All right,
meant to be a four.
start again.
Three,
All right,
no,
Care.
no, okay.
Okay.
Care Bears countdown.
One, two,
No,
three,
God damn
four.
it. We will get this right. Okay, it's Care Bears countdown.
Three,
Four,
two,
three, two.
one,
Without.
contact.
Okay. I'm gonna sing it on my own. Who's that coming? Somewhere up in the
I
sky.
can't believe you remember that song.
Moving fast, flash the firefly.
Oh God.
Somewhere some bears are gonna
Already I
shoot
feel
up some
unclean
shit.
with all of these pastel hearts.
And then they're gonna do some shit. It's the Care Bears countdown, sung by the bum pedophile.
Doug. Care-a-lot. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's
love
a
quoting
place
that.
for laughing and singing.
It really is like she's just sort of making up what she saw
Am I
there.
the only one, by the way, who was disturbed that Mickey Rooney was in this film?
just,
Looking actually much more pleasant in the cartoon than he ever did in real life.
you know, disturbed but not surprised, especially considering what he's been doing recently.
Hey, Doug, care for me, Mrs. Cherrywood. Care for me.
Here comes his creepy smile. The Care Bears.
The Care Bears. The Care Bears make Snickers brand jelly.
Oh, by the way, I'm Doug. That's Rob. By the way, I mean, I think
how's
most
it
people
going?
know that, but I started making these.
That's a
what are they?
motivational poster.
Yeah, like the inspirational posters. I saw some people just started doing it with my, with some of my visuals. I'm like, okay, I'll just make it easier for them and just throw it in.
So I think we found out that this movie was done by directed by the same person who did Strawberry Shortcake, and it shows, because Carolette basically looks like the top of a wedding cake gone wrong.
Every time I see Care Bears, I immediately think of I just think of plastic, because I think of the plastic toys, and they look plastic.
You
they don't
had
actually look
all,
very-
you had like
yeah,
all
no,
the toys.
This is like,
This was our childhood. Like,
yeah, this really is like the earliest I can think of is this Care Bears movie.
You're a couple years younger than me, so.
On top of that, this song is just shit.
This song is terrible. They didn't even try with this. Carousel's playing music in your mind for dancing and singing. That's English.
Sometimes you feel
Yeah, it does sort of look like the dub for like a
Here it is, Trust Your Feelings.
an anime
It's
opening.
not bad. Much like Carolot, It's Not Bad. They rhymed It's Not Bad twice.
feelings are just you. Oh, that's good to know.
They were really desperate on this sort of thing.
By the way, it's
That would be me, Grumpy Bear.
Oh yeah. First thing I thought of when I saw this, I was like, okay.
Yeah, this... Wow, somebody was not paying attention to the censor department.
Why do they all have hearts on their butts? By the way, I never did ask that.
I think that was a trademark, because you had one of the plushies when you were a kid, and it had like some little trademark thing on it. So that meant it was official Care Bear product instead of some knockoff from China. And now they're all made in China. So.
I was gonna say everything we have there is a knockoff from China, but and this is always what I thought when I was a kid. Like, how do the Care Bears come? You just say, "Oh, I don't care what we get." Is it like, are they gonna magically appear? What organization do they work for?
Why did they single these two kids out? Were all other kids in the world deselected? Oh no, there's two pretty white kids in trouble. We have to help them. Well, there's some inner city children that have no parents.
Fuck 'em!
Beaten horribly. Oh.
Fuck 'em! We only help the whites.
That is actually, now that I'm thinking of how many movies were there, 2, 3, I don't remember a single ethnic person.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Well, this is very much a white creation. Kids are like, oh, I feel indifferent. I want
Can you
something to
imagine
help
kids
me.
in the inner city, like, we should care.
'Cause
You know white kids are getting beat up by everybody else on the planet for this.
and that really is it. It's very much a white creation because it's like, what's the white person's major problem? They stopped caring. Just, oh well.
The great fettuccine! Which, by the way, I believe he eventually became the ice cream truck guy in or not the ice cream, the Captain Crazy from the Tom and Jerry movie, the parrot.
yeah.
Eventually, I think he eventually became that guy. That was his later career. After Nicholas, backstabbed him and stole his business because he became the better magician.
You think it's Rip Taylor too? You think it's the same voice?
I don't know. Oh, by the way, yeah, the Necronomicon in a children's movie. This is just bizarre. Hello, Nicholas.
Oh, this woman's voice.
Oh, let's do evil.
It does sort of sound like a sex hotline, doesn't it?
Hello, you've reached the Necronomicon. What are you wearing?
It was never meant.
God, that was my idea. Never meant for the world of the living.
Yeah, it must. The Tech Bear, I guess, is on this.
Yeah, I'm IT Bear.
As long as the button
I love how it's a game of, what was that game where you had to stick the right shape of things before it
Oh
exploded? I
yeah,
remember
where the
it,
yellow
yeah.
things popped up.
Yeah.
That was like the nerve-wracking game, most nerve-wracking game. In
I
the
kept
world.
wanting to have this like reference to the first Star Trek movie where the beaming didn't work. Star Trek the motion picture would be like, Carolot, what arrived didn't live long. Like a transporter accident.
Why don't we have something like that where they end up in space? I think. And they're
Yeah,
just
we
floating?
did do that because like they have a transporter, a frickin' transporter.
Again, where is Carolot? If it's not the, if
Yeah,
it's not in the
I
clouds.
went on this rant with Doug. I was like, I'm confused about this cosmology. Is it between Earth and...
Is it heaven?
Is it... Yeah, they never really explain it. I think it's like it's like Stargate. It's like you end up in another dimension.
It's like God got high, and when he sobered up, he's like, "Whoa, what the hell did I make?"
I think actually Carolot exists in all places at once. If you look at quantum theory, it's possible.
Wow.
In fact, I don't want to watch her anymore. I'm gonna fast.
Oh, this is the reason I want to do.
Oh!
This is the reason I want to do the Care Bears review, because I always want to do this joke. I just love the idea
the
of it.
book.
Yeah, just that this visual was always in my head. This is actually one of the earliest ones I thought of, like right from the
We
beginning.
were gonna do this like right after
like the Cartoon
the
All-Stars.
Cartoon All-Stars, yeah.
And for some reason I just postponed it. I never got around to it, and then finally.
But we actually rented it and watched it. So this is the second time we did it. Which is
Yeah.
the jokes may be actually better because we kind of knew what was coming.
Yeah, no, it was actually.
I can't believe I was going to see this today. That's what that looks like. It's like I'm watching a plushy bear argue with a demon book.
His own magic show.
Magic isn't the answer, Nicholas.
Jesus is.
Oh yeah, that was one of your lines. I thought
The magic talking bear.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people
I
miss
wanna-
that. That it's magic isn't the answer, and yet the Care Bears constantly use magic.
Yeah.
I like this is a concern that kids are gonna turn to magic, like they're gonna turn to
But
drugs.
the
to
Care
solve their
Bears just always
problems.
have a ready-made speech. It was very Christian. I just wanted to say, magic isn't the answer, Nicholas. Jesus is. Accept him as your Lord and Savior.
That one girl looks like Daria, by the way. That girl with the glasses.
Oh, I always she felt like she looked like a young Velma.
Won't start turning everybody in the world.
But she's wearing green. I
That's
don't know.
true.
I saw Daria, but
Okay, yeah. Nicholas's motivation never made much. The book's motivation never made much sense.
No,
He's
there's
like, what do you
no
want to do?
motivation.
I want to make everybody uncaring. And what will that accomplish? I don't know. I'm still working on that. It's gotta accomplish something, damn it! It's like no world domination. Just she wants to make the world be uncaring. I was like, you could go to New York or Jersey and find plenty of that.
yeah.
You don't need a book to show you how to do that.
Don't you? Hold on.
Now, something to this movie's credit, you especially sort of see it when, in the scenes where everything starts crumbling, there is at least atmosphere to this movie. It's like, we gotta at least sort of give it that.
Actually, okay,
was sort of
I'm
this
gonna go
feeling
out
of
on a
dread.
limb here, and I actually had arguments with people on the forums. This is not really that bad of a movie. All things considered, for a movie that's tailored for 5-year-olds, I could think of a lot worse. This beats the Teletubbies any day.
Yeah, it's like...
Like, this movie has morals, it sticks to them, it has actually atmosphere.
It's just not for adults.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
like,
just obviously meant for... Oh, here's the joke. It's so
I love the little
awful.
R.I.P. on the on his chest there.
So awful. But yeah, you get the feeling like when I saw this movie when I was a little kid, and I got the feeling that shit was at stake. It's like, this was epic. Like, yeah, we got to do stuff. As an adult, it makes no sense. But I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
none
for
of it makes
kids-
sense. Yeah, there's a river in the sky now.
Yeah, I don't. How?
They have to travel through space or the other. I mean,
Yeah, I like how they
they
travel
never
through a
travel
river.
down that river.
They
Oh,
end up
what's
in the forest of feelings, and then they somehow end up through the tunnel of love.